two areas you'd like to take a reading from. One is in the atmosphere itself, and you can get that reading from the ductwork, which is above the heating unit itself. And if you can't find an area here, then you'd like to go to at least the nearest heat vent. And the other area that you'd like to check is the exhaust flue pipe itself. And here we have great access because this is not a higher efficiency furnace with an exhaust fan. On this particular unit, we have the draft hood. So I can take my readings right up inside the heat exchanger area and inside the actual draft hood box. So, as you can see, we've got this calibrated at 0. And I'm going to place the probe in the draft hood area. Now in the exhaust area, 100 parts per million is acceptable, I believe, according to the National Gas Association. Anything above that is a deficiency and should be written down in the report. Most carbon monoxide detectors that are in the house, in the regular atmosphere that people install, homeowners, usually don't get triggered off until about 100 or 200 parts. So that would tell you at that point that if it's burning that level inside the heat exchanger and you were to have a crack in the heat exchanger, that's going to allow that combustion air to go out into the ductwork and then out to the atmosphere. Now here we see that it's climbing up to 300 parts per million. We know that there's a problem with the heating system, and it should be documented in the report as a deficiency. Could be one of a couple things. Either cleaning and adjusting of the burners, or possibly a crack in the heat exchanger. So we're going to let that climb until it stops and kind of levels off. Here it's going back down. Check the next chamber over. There's 3 chambers, 3 burners, so there's 3 cells of the heat exchanger. Now this one's climbing very, very high at this point. 800, 900, 1,000. Extremely high levels of carbon monoxide in this one here. Once you get to 1,000 parts per million, it's deadly amounts. And I wiped it off the scale. It's over 2,000 parts of carbon monoxide.